Hello, welcome you all for the second lecture of the 7th week of GST course. In the last class, we have discussed on the concept of valuation of goods or services under GST, that is particularly regarding to sections 15 of the CGST Act 2017. In this class, we are specifically focusing on valuation mechanism under GST as per rule 25 to 37 of CGST Act 2017. Let us discuss on determination of value of supply when price is not the sole consideration and the supplier and recipient of the supply are related each other. In such a case, value of supply is cannot be determinable under section 15. So far, the purpose of determination of value of supply CGST rules from 27 to 35 has to be referred. For this purpose, related parties are defined under section 15. For valuation purpose, related parties are defined as the persons shall be deemed to be related persons if they are the officers or directors of one another's businesses. Number 2, the legally recognized partners in the business. Number 3, the employees and the employer. Number 4, any person who directly or indirectly owns, controls or holds 25% or more voting stock or shares. Next one is one of them directly or indirectly controls the others. Next one is both of them directly or indirectly controlled by a third person. The last one is the members of the same family. For the purpose of definition, the term person also includes legal persons and also the persons who are associated with business of each other, and in that one is the agent or distributor or concessionaire, or however may be described, the other are deemed to be related persons. Determination of value of supply as per the rules 25 to 27. In such a case, value of supply is determined in the following circumstances. Number 1, value of supply of goods or services where the consideration is not only in money, that is under rule 27. Number 2, value of supply of goods or services are both between distinct or related persons other than through an agent, that is under rule 28. Number 3, value of supply of goods made or received through an agent, that is under rule 29. Number 4, value of supply of goods or services are both based on cost, that is under the rule 30. Fifth one is determination of value of supply of goods or services are both under residual method, that is under rule 31. Sixth one, value of supply for certain supplies, that is covered under rule 32. Number 7, value of supply of services in case of pure agent, that is covered under rule 33. Eighth one is determination of value based on the rate of exchange of currency other than Indian rupees, that is covered under rule 34. Ninth one is determination of value of supply when price is inclusive of tax such as CGST, IGST, SGST, UTGST, etc., which is covered under rule 35. Determination of value of supply under rule 27 to 35. Value of supply of goods or services where the consideration is not only in money, which is covered under rule 27. When the consideration for the supply is not only in money, then the value of supply can be determined as under. Number 1, the open market value of such supply. Number 2, the sum of total of consideration in money and any such further amount in money as is equivalent to the consideration not in money, if such amount is known at the time of supply. This rule applicable when open market value is not available. Number C, if the value of supply is not determinable in above two cases, then the value of supply of goods or services or both shall be the kind and quality of such supply. Next one, if the value of supply is not determinable in above three cases, then the value of supply be the sum total of consideration in money and such further amount in money that is equivalent to consideration not in money can be determined by application of rule 30 or 31. Let us take up an illustration. Bindu Limited manufacturer of wooden sofa and sells the same in the market at a price of rupees 2 lakh. The company supplied the furniture to the Associates, who are the auditors of the Bindu Limited, for rupees 1,60,000 for auditing the company by charging only rupees 8,000. Determine the value of supply as per rule 27. Solution to the case is determination of valuation of supply as per rule 27. Under rule 27, value is determined based on open market value when consideration not only in money. So, in this case value of supply is the open market value of TV, that is 2 lakh. Let us take another example. Annapurneshwari Caterers, the supplier of food services, and it involves in providing such services to Ajanta Limited. In return, Ajanta Limited has to pay consideration of rupees 85,000. In the month of July 2019, Ajanta Limited supplied uniforms to Annapurneshwari Caterers by spending rupees 15,000. As a result, caterers raised the bill for rupees 70,000 in the month of July. Determine the value of supply of services by Annapurneshwari Caterers. Solution to the case: determination of value of supply of services. Annapurneshwari Caterers provided the services worth of rupees 85,000. For that, consideration is received in two ways. One is in cash worth rupees 70,000 and another one is in kind worth rupees 15,000. So, the taxable value of service under GST is 85,000, that is rupees 70,000 plus rupees 15,000. Now, let us focus on value of supply of goods or services or both between distinct or related persons other than through an agent, which is covered under rule 28. In such a case, value of supply can be determined as the open market value of such supply. If the open market value is not available, then kind and quality of the supply be the value of supply. If the value of supply is not determinable in the above two cases, then value of supply can be determined by the application of rule 30 or 31. It is noted that where the goods are intended for further supply as such by the recipient of the supply, in such a case value shall be determinable at the option of the supplier be the amount that is equal to the 90% of the price charged for such supply of goods like kind and quality by the recipient from his customer and not being a related person. Next one is the recipient is eligible for full input tax credit and the value declared in the invoice shall be deemed to be the open market value of goods or services. Sunanda Limited is having factory Bangalore of Karnataka and one depot in Jaipur of Rajasthan. Depot in Jaipur of Rajasthan is necessary to take separate registration because they are distinct persons under section 25 subsection 4 of the CGST Act 2017. All the products manufactured in Bangalore factory will be transferred to depot and they are sold as follows. Determine the taxable value of supply of goods along with IGST liability of Sunanda Limited of Bengaluru by assuming depot is not availing input tax credit. Solution to the case: determination of taxable value of supply. Taxable value of the supply is determined based on the rate at which depot will sell the goods, and also Sunanda Limited has the option to determine the value that is equal to the 90% of the price charged for the supply. The value of supply is
determination of value of supply. The taxable value of the supply is determined based on the rate at which depot will sell the goods, and also Sunanda Limited has the option to determine the value that is equal to the 90% of the price charged for the supply. The value of supply is that can be determined as particulars rupees for 2250 units of X at the rate of 840 at 90%, that is 17 lakh 1000. Next, therefore, here the value of supply is 17 lakh 1000. So, 17 lakh 1000 is eligible for levying GST at the rate of 18%. If we levied GST at 18% on 17 lakh 1000, we will get the amount rupees 3 lakh 6180, that is the amount of GST payable.
This ends the second lecture of the 7th week. In the next class, we are going to cover the rest of the rules such as rule 29 and 30. Thank you.